have a team of nearly coming up to 50 staff, and we have a great team. How do you keep your team going, constantly?
You are your business. If you founded it, you are the DNA of that business and the heartbeat and everything around it. And, that's how you motivate people. I mean, we went through horrible dark years of, not being able to pay salaries, remortgaging houses to, do stuff. And if you are, as honest as you can be and you bring people on the journey and you explain what's going on, people, you'd be amazed, they want to help you. If you're in crisis, obviously it's slightly different. But if it's just a case of kind of motivating, your personality will do that. It's your personality that's got you this far, and you will see it through the next kind of 2-3 years.
It's almost easier to keep the whole team together and fired up in times of adversity. Sometimes, actually, bizarrely, they were almost the most fun times that we had because we were fighting and we were growing, and everything was happening very fast. It became almost more of a problem when we became very successful, because people who joined the company once we were successful were thinking, well, they took it all for granted. But generally speaking, I think the way that you treat your staff is such an important part of running your business and keeping everyone motivated. Picking people who've got enough longevity, picking people who are right for the job. They're not necessarily absolutely the best people for the job, but people for whom that job is right for them, and making sure they've got 3 or 4 years worth of growth. If you can keep your staff for 4 or 5 years, then you end up with most of your team adding value to the business. If you keep them for 6 months, no one is adding value to the business. So keeping staff and making them feel valued. I've realised actually that money is, I try to be very neutral with money, in the sense that money shouldn't be the reason to stay and it shouldn't be the reason to go. It should be somewhere in the middle, and they should be there because they enjoy it. And a lot of that is the way that you treat them. And we try to make sure that people they enjoy what they're doing, that nobody ever gets shouted at for doing anything wrong. People should recognise their mistakes and so on. So that nurturing the environment is very important, but that comes from the very top.